Welcome to our latest Wandering Walks of Wonder Museum tour. Today we're headed for the third part of our visit to the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation in Dearborn, Michigan. Again, this is the third part of a video. Part 1 took a look at the automobile collection. The second part of the video was all about airplanes and railroads, and this third part is all about all the historical items. We begin our tour today with the "And Liberty and Justice for All" exhibit. This first exhibit that we're looking at centers on 4 pivotal moments in America's pursuit of freedom: the Revolutionary Era, the anti-slavery movement and the Civil War era, the women's suffrage movement, and the Civil Rights movement. It showcases the individuals and significant artifacts associated with these moments and allows us to reflect on the crucial debates and challenges. From the iconic Rosa Parks bust to George Washington's modest camp cot and the very rocking chair Abraham Lincoln occupied during his assassination, we're looking at a journey of America's ongoing struggle for freedom, honoring the bravery required to preserve it.
Score and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now, we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield today. We have come to dedicate a portion of that nation's final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is all together and it is proper.
do something, but not only your consequences of doing it will be you may not do well, but people may take your life from it.
All you gotta do today is concentrate on planning. It's humiliating to be a grown man, but you gotta take
No, we're not gonna do it again. No, it does not say there's another bar. I can't do it again. No, really.
Force and energy to the women's rights movement for 50 years. They considered themselves rebels in the fight for justice and equality for women. Despite endless obstacles and slow progress, simply refused to give up. At the first women's rights convention, Senator Falls
This next exhibit explores an extensive assortment of artifacts ranging from the grand to the very small. These exhibits meticulously chronicle America's manufacturing brilliance spanning the 18th to the 20th century. During this part of the exhibit, we'll encounter treasures like the McCoy lubricator and the renowned Ingersoll Rand planer. Moreover, we'll take a look at the engaging activities of an assembly of how it took to build a Ford Model T and much, much more. There are myriad perspectives on furniture from America's historical eras. For designers and craftsmen, it may have represented a means of earning income or showcasing their expertise. Original owners likely used some of the pieces that we see in this exhibit to flaunt their wealth and refine taste. Yet, subsequent inheritors might have regarded them as ostentation or even passe. Today, however, owners often viewed antiques as a tangible link to America's rich heritage. In this exhibit called Fully Furnished, we take a look at some extraordinary specimens of American furniture that span from 1670 to the present day. Our next exhibit takes a look at power and engines. Here we're heading on a remarkable journey of American innovation that propelled us into a nation that had supremacy in manufacturing from the 18th to the 20th century. Within this exhibit, we take a look at a large number of artifacts that stand as testaments to their ingenuity and vision. We'll see such creations as the Newcomen engine, a pioneering marvel of its time, and the revolutionary Highland Park engine that symbolizes the advent of mass production techniques. Also, as we go through, we'll see such relics as Edison's last breath, a poignant reminder of the relentless pursuit of innovation. Each of these exhibits that we see here in this power and engine room encapsulates a chapter in America's industrial saga and showcases the brilliance and tenacity of its visionary pioneers. We're now stepping into the visionary world of renowned architect R. Buckminster Fuller with a tour of his iconic Dymaxion House. Conceived as the epitome of futuristic living, this architectural marvel was meticulously crafted to embody strength, lightness, and cost-effectiveness like never before. Its distinct silhouette has sparked diverse interpretations, with some likening it to a colossal Hershey's kiss, while others perceived a shared lineage with the sleek Airstream travel trailer. Hi.
Hi, welcome to Dymaxion House.
Thanks. Cool.
Built in 1946.
In Wichita?
Wichita was where it ended up, I believe.
Okay.
I believe the factory was there as well. So it was a collaboration between Buckminster Fuller and the Aviation Aircraft Company.
Okay.
Part of the reason why it was an aircraft company is because they had so many planes lying around after the war that his plan was to build homes out of recycled material. That's where you get the glass, the aluminum, and a lot of the metals.
Wow.
It was meant to be mass produced, to be essentially 11 towns, house all the GIs, but they were never able to receive the $10 million they needed for funding, which is high, especially back then.
Yeah.
But they had 3,700 people who were signed up that said they would buy one. Well, of course, they went under. So the two prototypes, there was one that was primarily for the interior, one that was in the exterior. They were combined, and the investor took them and headed them onto his house. He had a pretty big house, and he made it literally a place, basically.
Oh, okay.
It was a playroom, and he used to fish off of it. And it eventually ended up more abandoned, and I believe the field probably was broke. And then we ended up acquiring it.
Wow. You would think in this day and age with home prices, it's like, go back to the idea.
6,500 today is like, I think around 80.
Yeah.
You can't get a home for that.
Yeah.
Even a home that's 1,000 square feet.
I mean, even a tiny home's running 120, 30.
Yeah.
I mean, this is more space than a tiny home has in it. It's awesome, though. Awesome.
Pretty crazy. I mean, the walls are movable. There's a lot of, there's a dishwasher in there, which is not common for the time. The fireplace was added. The investors wanted.
Our final exhibit is all about agriculture. We'll explore a captivating exhibit that showcases the tools and machineries that shaped the American agricultural landscape. It also shows how it illuminates the ingenuity and competition inherent in farming's evolution. From cultivating crops to tending livestock, processing dairy products to harnessing power for farm operations, every aspect of agricultural life is meticulously depicted. Every machine, from humble husking pegs to sophisticated microscopes, serve as a crucial function in advancing agricultural practices. Traction engines powering threshing crews, self-propelled combines that revolutionized wheat farming, and tomato harvesters that are streamlined vegetable production are all part of this exhibit. I hope you've enjoyed this part 3 of our video on the Henry Ford Museum. Make sure to take a look at the playlist to see parts 1 and part 2, as well as videos that I have on Greenfield Village. Also, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on our next Wandering Walks of Wonder Adventure Museum tour. Take care now. Bye-bye.